hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be Jaedong versus Deer here on Neo Sylphid. Left side, it is our Protoss. He is blue. It is Deer, and on the right side, it is Jaedong. This is an RJB replay. I'm going to start using the hashtag RJBTV for RJB replays that I cast. So if you see RJBTV hashtag on a recent upload, you know it's a good one. All right, so Terror the Overlord moving out. Once again, Terror the Overlord merch at falconpaladin.store. Yes, I know you like Neo Sylphid. Lots of green everywhere, lots of trees, very pretty. And no lava. Anywho, what's going on here, man? Why did RJB send me this replay? We'll have to figure this out. We are detectives to figure out why RJB sent me this replay. Because it is excellent in some way. I've never been disappointed by an RJB selected replay. Alright, so the gateway opening here. Zealot pressure in the future here for Jaedong. Is it an overpool? Nope. It's going to be a hatch first. Dun 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 dun. Boo 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 boo. So hatch first versus a gateway first. Again, zealots. Zealots in the future. Probe moving out. I have a feeling that's how they talk. A little bit of probe harass. We got a zealot on the way, as expected. Pool just getting started. An extractor on the way. Jaedong has no idea what Deer is doing at this stage of the game. He scouted the wrong way with his overlord. Well, his first overlord, but his second overlord is going the right way because this is a 3-player map. And there's nowhere else that Deer could be. Zealot hoofing it. Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get there before there are lings to defend. Overlord does see the Zealot. Extractor coming up. 2 sets of lings on the way. Drone trying to delay a little bit there. The Zealot's entrance into the main base. Succeeds a little bit. And Mr. Bob the Zealot here. Alright, so we got Probe and a Zealot versus 4 lings. Probe and a Zealot does defeat 4 lings as long as the micro is even. But Jaedong micro is elite level micro. Can you not squeeze through here? That's a good place to put your spawning pool, Zerg players. Do what Jaedong does. Oh, even though it kind of screws up the Vespene gas harvesting pathing sometimes. Alright, so this Zealot, 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kills. Okay, I mean 3 kills is good. He also scouts the lair timing, which is cool. He notices that it's not going to be speed here. On the other side, it's a forge. It's an expansion from our guy Deer, and a 3rd base coming up from Jaedong up this right side. Alright, yeah, I wonder, was that just a glitch? Was that a one-off? Or the drone's going to be good here now from now on? What did that, I wonder? Oh, that guy had to juke around. Okay, still didn't pop out there. So yeah, good place for a spawning pool on this map if you spawn in this location. Zealot that get behind your mineral line can't come around this way and start attacking drones. It can only just attack your spawning pool, which it doesn't want to do. It's a complete waste of attacks by a Zealot. But dude, this Zealot pressure is continuing. Boy howdy, have I died to Zealot pressure in my time as a Zerg player on the ladder. Bad memories. The Zealots keep coming forever and ever. I can barely hold them off. I try to get a Sunken up, try to get some lings out. It's killing my economy. The Protoss is just casually teching up to, you know, Psionic Storm and Archons and stuff behind it. And I'm just finding it really hard to tech up because I'm bad. Anyway, speed is now on the way. Now the lair is done. And are there enough lings to handle this number of Zealots? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not really. No. Oh, extra couple Lings coming in here, holding on the bridge. They just don't want to get surrounded is what they don't want to happen. Spire on the way. Cybernetic Tor coming in. Spire starting before the Stargate starts. It's kind of a rare thing, but yeah, it was delayed because of this Zealot attack, right? Yeah, the Zealots kind of delayed the tech. They delayed going for that Cyber Core. They delayed the Stargate as a result and forced a bunch of Lings out. So, I mean, Jaedong only has 18 drones. He could have a lot more than this. Golly, I'm not sure these Zealots are even getting many kills at all. Yeah, like, that drone might have gotten a kill there. Nope. Ling got it. Ling got that kill. Nice. Overlord's gotten into the main base to see what's going on. Is going to see the Stargate. Corsair production is in the future here for sure. We got a Citadel of a Dune on the way. The Zealot at the third base. Trying to kill a hatchery all by its lonesome. Ah, they're so slippery, man. I thought for sure that guy was going to get prevented from getting back here, but whatever. 3 Zealots, or 3 Lings can attack that Zealot anyway. Overlord comes in, says, yes, Stargate, yes, of course, Citadel, not surprised by any of these tech choices. Can Lings get through this? No, there's 1 cannon, 2 Zealots, plugging the hole up there. Maybe if the Zealots move out, the Lings can do a bit of a run-by. But I don't know. I mean, if I was Jaedong, I would try it because my skills are elite, but me, let's just sit out here. Let's see if any more Zealots are coming out to try to mess with us. We can catch them. Ooh, he did start +1 air attack. Then he canceled it. Interesting. I wonder if he was planning on going for like a ton of Corsairs and then just changed his mind really abruptly. Because usually that +1 air attack indicates we're going to see a bunch of Corsairs, but not this time. It's going to be a couple, maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 5, but anything beyond that, you really want to start getting that +1 attack. It really scales nicely. Macro hatch here at the third base location from Jaedong. Feeling happy about that. Excellent. If you like PvZ and you missed my epic best versus Soul Key game from Saturday, check it out, man. Do not miss that one. It was so great. Oh, look, Air Weapons is getting started again. Oh, wonder if he needed the resources for something else. Canceled it for that reason and bringing it back now. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, check it out, man. It's epic tagged. And for some reason, it didn't get the number, you know, the attention I kind of expected it to with an epic tagged PvZ that's like 45 minutes long. I don't know if the algorithm's just not showing it to you or what. Who knows? But if you like PvZ and you're not watching that game, you are... I mean, seriously. You're doing it wrong. You're doing StarCraft wrong if you missed that one, all right? So a ton of Zealots. Speed on the way. Corsair count continuing apace. Overlords keep dying. Supply block, Jaedong? No. But he's down 15 workers compared to his Protoss opponent. Yeah, when Zealots have legs, Tufts... Ooh, it is Mutas, too. It's going to be Mutas against the Corsairs. All right, look. It's not an instant loss, right? There was a time Falcon would have whined about this. Ooh, I love this little Sim City walling off at the third base. No Sunkens here, though. All right, so Lings are going to try to get us around on that dude as much as he... Dude, no Sunkens at this base is such a problem. Trying to get 1 up. I'm not even sure if 1's enough to stop this, man. This is like 5 or 6 Zealots that this guy's bouncing. These guys are bouncing around like idiots. Deer showed up with a ton of Zealots with a +1 attack, and all of a sudden... The Mutas have to clear this out, and they hate doing that. I mean, that's a good reason to have Mutas, is because you couldn't stop the Zealot snipe of your third base if you didn't have them. And at this point, he is... hang on. Nope, dead. All right, hatch down. Good thing there's a macro hatch here, but he is going to replace this hatchery for sure here at the third base. Mutas, once again, kill Zealots. They take forever to do so. And as a result, this Zealot's got 5 kills. This one's got 2 kills. I mean, gosh, they probably could have got the Hydra Den pretty easily, too. But they went after that hatch instead. Not guaranteed damage, but they took it, and they got it. They took the gamble, and they won. So excellent stuff. Back home, a lot of gateways. Just gateway. High Templar are out. Storm's on the way, almost done. Singularity charge here, too. Everything is cool from Deer. We know how this guy operates. We know what he's trying to do, trying to get a third base up here. Naked expanding, mind you. Like 2 Lings show up, and this is just a nightmare scenario for Deer. Just, it's risky, but I mean, I don't know. He wants to keep his Dragoons at home. Because the Mutas are out on the map, and if your Dragoons aren't home and the Mutas are here, bad times happen inside your main base and your natural base. Extra cannons coming up to deal with the Mutalisks that do exist. I don't know where the Corsairs all went. Did the Corsairs all die in that chaos? Is that what happened? No, they're right here. Okay. So they're ready to go. They are Storm trying to catch here. Oh, only 2 Corsairs remain after taking a couple hits from them. Scourge. Okay, stacking up the Mutas means... All right, fine. It's working. It's working! Takes me back to Phantom Menace. And there's a, man, Gen Z kids love the prequel Star Wars series. And it's like, look, man, there's fun stuff in there, but let's not pretend it's incredibly high art or anything. There was a post out there on our prequel memes on Reddit the other day where they were like, how come, you know, the Rotten Tomatoes score for Force Awakens is way better than the Rotten Tomatoes score for Phantom Menace? And it's like, look, man, there's no Jar Jar Binks in The Force Awakens, for one thing. Anyway, it's like, look, you can hate Force Awakens if you want. You can think Phantom Menace is great, but, like, just recognize you're in the minority on this because of nostalgia. And when you were born. Like, I recognize I love certain... Like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I love because I was a kid when it came out. Anyway, Lings and Mutas against Dragoons. Not a bad combo, honestly. Pretty good stuff here. These Dragoons don't like fighting Zerglings at all. They don't really like fighting Mutas especially all that much either. As we can see here, these guys, they got +1 Carapace. They are tanking some of this damage from these Dragoons. Beautifully. Oh, High Templar snipe, eating some storms for it. That is the price for sniping High Templar. Got to eat some storms for it. But look at this third base from Deer that's up. There's no fourth base from Jaedong either. I don't know if I like this from Jaedong. He's got 6 Mutas out. He's continuing to make Mutalisks. This could be one of those rare games wherein Jaedong makes Mutas work in a PvZ when it really should not be incredibly viable. Just a thought. So yeah, this base count number is not looking good. Jaedong is on 3 bases. Deer is on 3 bases. Jaedong has 5 fewer workers than our guy Deer does right now. Gonna be a ton of Dragoons. Gonna be High Templar with Storm. Gonna try to deal with his Ling Muta stuff. The Corsair count is 1, and I think he's kind of given up on Corsairs. He's got a stuck probe back behind his mineral line. That's always garbage. Super annoying. Ooh, free Scourge hits though. Dragoon's looking awesome. +1/+1 on those guys. Upgrades are 9. Oh, there we go. 4th base coming up. This high ground between the 3rd base and the natural. Traditional place to expand anyway. It's sometimes a 3rd base, but it could, you know, this ramp leading up into here makes it an ideal 3rd base for the Zerg player. 4th bases are for when you have enough army to just straight up defend it. 3rd bases are for when you don't really have a lot going on. And you need to use SimCity. You need to use the ramp to your advantage to defend it from incoming Protoss attacks and Terran attacks as well. All right, I love the one Corsair. He's like, you guys can count on me. I'm here. I got my Corsair attack. I've got, let me select you, please. Got the neutron flare. Oh, he canceled the +1. Dude, he canceled it twice today. That's weird, man. All right, it's a move out. It's officially a move out here from Deer, our Korean Protoss. I don't think I mentioned that to start the game. He is Korean. You probably knew that because the name of the video had a Korean flag next to Deer's name. This poor probe. Keep looking at it. So afraid. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're Protoss, you just kind of got to go at some point. The longer the game goes on, the more likely it is you're going to start seeing plagues and dark swarms, and these Dragoons are just going to be like, oh, well, that's bad for us. So going before that happens is ideal. I'm a fan of it. Little Hydra snipage. Oh, the Mutas are trying to snipe the High Templar. That is why they exist, and they get 3. Did they knock all of... Nope, there's still 2 High Templar in this group. Enough energy for 2 storms apiece. This Mutaflock is serious business, but teching into Hydras as well once. And that's the trick, right? Ooh, High Templar down, High Templar down, High Templar down. Once the High Templar are gone, Mass Hydra Lurker just kind of destroys this. The Storm is what really makes it work for Protoss. More High Templar joining the party, though. Deer says, I'm not going to stop making these. So he's down to 2 Storms from the available 4 he had just a second ago. So Hydra's up. Any Lurkers actually exist, because Lurker Aspect did come through unless he canceled it. He's trying to go for a big-time surround. Can you see this? You see this up north? Oh boy, here goes nothing. Surrounds are so good, especially for Zerg. All right, top side. Right side, the Storm catching the Hydras on the right side, obliterating them quite nicely. The attack on the top side is looking okay, but the Hydras are getting caught up in killing some Zealots, which they don't really want to do. They want to go after the Dragoons and the High Templar and the big ticket units here, you know? Another great 6 Storm. How many Hydras could there possibly be here? 1 million of them, though. But the numbers are getting whittled down. Defender's advantage kicking in here from Jaedong as he is able to get Hydras to this battlefield faster than Zealots can arrive from the other side of the map here. So the Hydra's backing out. Zealots jumping on these Hydralisks like they are Halloween candy on Halloween. And Deer's got to back it out. 123 to 85 total supply right now. It is a bigger army value for the Protoss. He's been making more Zealots, more High Templar back home. Another base is done for Jaedong during all of that chaos. So he is on 5 bases to the 4 bases. Oh, there's actually a 4th base up here for Deer as well. So nice job expanding while attacking from both of these players. Yeah, this has been good. It's been a good use of Mutalisks today from Jaedong. Although there's still been enough Storm from Deer to really whittle down that Hydra count to the point that it's not a great feeling from Jaedong. I think he had to kill some of his own buildings to allow Hydras to get out of here. The Zealot attack from the 7 or 8 minute mark could have come here, and that's why there was a wall off. That's why there was some Sim City that needed to be rectified. Yeah, Mass Hydra good until Storm is out. Storm has been out for a while now. And I just don't see any tech. There's no sign of a Queen's Nest here from Jaedong, so obviously can't go Hive, and that means no Defilers. And as is tradition, the spellcasting player is going to defeat the non-spellcasting player about 90% of the time in StarCraft. I mean, assuming skill levels are equal. Good snipe on those obs. Okay, lurkers are more of a problem now that those obs are dead. Deer very casually floating those guys out in front, allowing them to get picked off by those Hydralisks. Counterattack, Jaedong. All right, so we're going to distract down here, attack up this way. These guys are being stupid and getting stuck on a bridge. Attack vectors everywhere right now. Okay, that cannon is going to die. That is enough Hydra to do it, especially with the +2 attack upgrade. Excellent stuff. The Gateway has +2 armor and +1 attack. 4th base survives quite nicely here from Deer. 185 to 120 supply, though. Oh, boy. So this is looking a little bit tough for our guy. I don't know, Jaedong. There's a lot of Protoss here. The Storms are coming fast and hard. And just, ow. Lurker burrows in, gets 1 spine off, dies. Observer's doing a better job hanging around at the back. Just kidding, they're at the front now, where they could get picked off. If the Zerg player could see them, there are no overlords here. This base is going to die. 188 to 98 supply. 100 supply advantage here for the Protoss. And I know at this stage of the game, it's normal there for there being an advantage in supply for the Protoss in a PvZ, but man, this is way more than normal. And I think Deer's got this, dude. Zealots just casually running in, taking down a Sunk, and there's a DT in here too. Drones are fighting. That's usually a sign of desperation. Anytime your workers are involved, and that's a GG and that's an eyes. Jaedong's like, what? What in the name of Fergus McDoodson was that? Deer stays in because he's like, dude, I can't believe I just took down Jaedong. And you certainly did, sir, but we're not going to let you rack up your score any more than that. That's a GG, man. Deer gets the win. That's another game where a Zerg player tries to go Mutas in a PvZ and it goes poorly for them in the end. It turns into a loss. Did the Mutas get some damage done? Yes. Did they kill some Dragoons and some High Templar? Absolutely. Did they kill enough of them? Apparently not. No. And I mean, just trying to go lair tech here in 18 minutes against Protoss, who's had High Templar for, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes already. It's just not going to work out in the end. I mean, to try to deal with this many Zealots with 2/2 upgrades without Plague is just, it's nigh impossible. Nigh impossible. Man. So nicely done, Deer. There was somebody who commented on a video recently that was like, this game is proof that Zerg is overpowered and Protoss is underpowered in this matchup. And it's like, I mean, I feel like I cast plenty of PvZs where the Protoss wins, good sir. I don't know why you feel that way. I feel like it's a pretty balanced matchup. And I think most of the viewers of my channel would agree with me, right? We get Zerg wins, we get Protoss wins. And I haven't seen any complaints in the comments other than that one dude about this matchup. So, beautifully done. I mean, Deer executed that well. He recognized, okay, if we're going to get mutas out, this many mutas, the chance of getting up to defilers anytime soon is rather low. So tons of zealots with speed, archons, dragoons, expanding all over the place, not losing a single base either. And then just well-placed storms, and it's just kind of a casual little let's get it done style thing. Beautiful stuff, man. Deer gets the win against the legend, Jaedong. Woof. 169,000 points there from Deer, 122,000 points here from Jaedong, outproducing the Protoss player, but about a 3-to-1 ratio kill death in favor of the Protoss. 9-to-2 buildings raised in favor of the Protoss, and outspending the Zerg player as Protoss by 1,000 resources. That's it. That's it right there. Just outspending them, just expanding on time. Jaedong taking a 4th base a little bit late. And that proved to be the difference. So well done, Deer. And that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.